The heat in Las Vegas can be oppressive. It inspires a survivalist mentality. Survival and thriving, the name of the game for this man today. Lonzo Ball, the number 2 pick overall in the NBA draft last month, making his long-awaited NBA debut. As Zubac for the Lakers will jump it off against Siobhan Thompson, and we are underway. Ware for 3. Vanderblue with the rebound. Vanderblue has spent some time, and on Ball's first touch, the crowd erupts here. There's the lob to Ingram, and that's what Lonzo Ball does.
Well, we're going to see a lot of those two hooking up in the future, and appropriately, that starts off our game.
And the Clippers counter with a 3. A back issue. Ingram goes quickly on the wing. Now, at one point last year and said, I felt like I was looking in the mirror as he makes the block.
Well, that is what he looked like, but that's not what he played like. From the first play, a beautiful look right there.
Finished 26 and 56 this past season and missed the playoffs for the 4th consecutive year. Vanderblue on the drive, and that's going to be goaltending. Wingspan for a guard, point guard, which is pretty impressive. Turnaround jumper by Bryce Johnson is, hey, I don't want to start anything, but a front office change with the Clippers too. The multitude of other Los Angeles Lakers players have had their jerseys and their numbers retired. And that's a pretty stellar group of Quasars as Kuzma sends him the pass. 3 on the shot clock. And that time Ball tied up, got it off, and Kuzma with the board. Put back no good, and followed by Bryant. Thomas Bryant.
You would think he could make the transition to the NBA 3, so he's got a chance to be a good player. He just hasn't quite gotten the little left-hand dish we're used to seeing from Kendall.
Nice dime inside. Speaking of dish, Kendall Marshall, but strong.
Yeah, Kyle Wiltshire got most of his time, Jonesy, playing for the Rio Grande Valley Vipers.
In assist-to-turnover ratio, what kind of impact do you think he makes with the Rockets, and how does it work with he and James Harden?
Well, I'm concerned. First of all, I believe Coach, excellent offensive mind. He's going to make it work, but I think you're talking 2 players who absolutely need the ball. I mean, they're used to having the ball in their hands.
Thanks for joining us, man.
Yeah, I actually got dressed up because I was doing Rachel's show, The Jump, earlier.
Okay.
Otherwise, I would be in shorts and a T-shirt.
Jonesy, he's dressing better than the other Walton.
Long ago, like you alluded to, that Brandon Ingram was in Lonzo Ball's shoes.
Yeah, they've, it's only been a few weeks together, and unfortunately, the leader out there on the court with the guys every day, leading by example and by telling them what they need to hear, and he's made a lot of progress.
Last year, he told me that he wanted to have 4,000 calories a day, eating 4,000 calories a day. Has it made a difference? Because PJ and I did that last night on our own.
Yeah, well, I don't recommend you two doing it. Brandon's been working. Yeah, he would have, and he should get a lot of credit for the work he put in. And in practice, we get to see it every day.
On the team said, if you're going to say something, own it. Put it out there. I disagree with that. This is a good basketball team, buddy. That's a major upset. I mean, that's just the way guys come into this league, particularly the young guys, the one-and-dones. They just haven't been asked to do that.
The rookie season ended prematurely because of an ankle injury. Ingram isolated and finished with the finger roll. Who are up by 8. Johnson working against Zubac. Bryce Johnson with a nice-looking
ability to do that from out on the perimeter, coupled with his shooting. He's a tough cover.
He surveys the shot clock, BJ. You weren't mad at me for putting you on Front Street with the 4,000 calories, were you?
4 was being kind. I think I was well over 4 last.
Clear out the side. Bryce Johnson with the step-back fadeaway is good. I'm sorry. Sue Bird going to be mad at me on that one.
Yes, she is.
I'm a big fan.
I'll defend you. I'll explain to her.
To shut up and keep talking about the game. 3.5 minutes to go. Ingram trying to get a little space and squeezes one off. Thornwell, the 2nd-round pick, stare-down jumper is good, and pick Isaiah Thomas, who's here in the building tonight, to think about. Doesn't matter where you start it's where you finish.
To meet Tina at some games in Staples and all throughout the league.
3 ball comes up short. His first 3-pointer. Familiar logo on it. 7 points for him. Ball at the buzzer. And no ball magic. No pun intended with Magic courtside.